is the Five of Cups. So you may have a sense of loss. Now, this may be real or imagined, but there's a feeling of regret here, some kind of sadness or brooding, and it may be due to an unhappy ending of some sort. Maybe you broke up, or you hit a bump in the road in a love affair. Maybe you're realizing you're in a marriage or a commitment where there's no love. There's some kind of grief here. In some cases, perhaps this is, you're in mourning. There's been a loss of some sort of bereavement. And maybe you lost something of great value, a relationship, So there's some pessimism about life right now. Maybe you can't really see any good or any point. You've had something taken away from you, possibly a possession or, again, some marital or family problems that you're dealing with, and it's left you feeling bitter, burned out, resentful, or pessimistic. In some cases, maybe there's been some actual mistreatment. So you have this attitude right now of really, what's the point? And, maybe part of it is feeling an undue burden of responsibility for others. The more you think that you need to save or help or do for other people, you may come to terms with the realization or the awareness that they must do for themselves. And likewise, the more you expect of other people, you will find the more you're going to have to rely on yourself. But this is very much so tied to an outlook, a philosophy about life. And maybe, expecting the worst is really the problem. And that's really what's creating the disappointment. And each time that you dwell on that, whatever you put your attention to, that is what's growing. And so you have to be careful about what it is that you're focusing on, because that may be digging you deeper into a situation or a mood that you've been trying to shake. This is also about wising up to situations that only serve to disappoint you. Getting involved or getting re-involved with people or habits that really don't serve you well, and you probably know that on some level. Now, for some of you, there is a tie to old friends, lost loves, or a lover from the past. Now, the positive thing is there is a bridge that you can cross over these troubled waters. Just because you've had a negative experience doesn't mean you have to stay stuck in the past or chained to it. And even though whatever's happening is creating a lot of self-doubt about where you're going, what you're doing, the decisions you've made, maybe you're looking at, some of the choices, or maybe you're looking at your work. Is this really, valuable, or do I get any kind of fulfillment out of what I'm doing? Is it really making a difference or an impact? You may be looking at your goals or whether other people are sincere. Are they really in your corner? Are they for you? So there's a conflict that you're having right now between your head and your heart. But one of the things you can do today to get past this negative mood or cynicism is to do something positive for yourself. Give yourself something to look forward to. Treat yourself, pamper yourself, do something that you enjoy, especially if you have had a setback or a challenge or some kind of emotional disappointment. Once you decide that you are in charge of your destiny and you're going to take matters into your own hands, you will be surprised at the difference this makes and how quickly things seem to start flowing.